What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another video for you guys. I'm here with another review for you guys. I'm here to review Coming to America, directed by Craig Brewer. Yeah, my bad about messing up on your last name there. But starring Eddie Murphy, starring Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, John Amos. They bring a lot of the cast from the original film, which I was surprised about. And this is the story about Prince Hakeem finds out that he has a bastard son that's living in America, and he goes out to sought out for his supposed bastard son to come back and be the heir of Zamunda. And he basically finds out that he got drugged and that he has to go pick up his son, and there's a lot of whodunit goes on between him trying to teach his son how to be a prince. And this is going to be my quick thoughts on the film. Hope you guys are ready for this. Please slap the like button. Please subscribe for more reviews will be coming in the future. Hope you guys are ready for that. Please hit that notification bell and let's get into the review. Let's go. All right, starting off right off the back, like I said, this film is directed by Craig Brewer, and it is another Eddie Murphy production, which I'm very happy about, that he is very in the forefront when it comes to this production. The story behind this film, it wasn't a lot of as you can say, production problems, I guess, or it was pushed back a certain amount of time. They had to get the right director and stuff like that. At first, it was going to come out to theaters, but obviously because of COVID, Amazon bought the rights and distributed through Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can currently watch Coming to America at the moment right now. Well, Coming to America, as what the title says. But like going into the story, like I said, is about Prince Hakeem finding out that he has a bastard son, which his name is Lavelle, I think that's his name is. Played by an actor, I can't really think of his name. I haven't really seen him in anything. And like I said, right off the bat, I do like the son Hakeem's son. I do like the actor that is playing him. Basically, he's a kid from Queens that is basically brought into this life as a prince of Zamunda. And the story behind his story is that he has to try to get the hang of becoming a prince, but he doesn't really feel like he doesn't belong in Zamunda, so he kind of flips on his head and like kind of do his own spin with it for his own personality into becoming a prince. And right off the back, Eddie Murphy is great in this film. He really is. He really feels like he is the same character he played 30 years ago. Same with Arsenio Hall. They really do feel like the two characters that were in the first Coming to America film, and it really does. Like I said, both of them have great chemistry with each other. Their banter back and forth is pretty great as well. They also bring back Lisa from the first film. She's back as well. They bring back James Earl Jones, who has a pretty good scene in this movie. He's only in a little bit of the film, but the screen presence that he has in this film, you do feel like it's James Earl Jones. You do feel like the same person from the first film. That's the one thing I have to give this film credit for. It to be a sequel to Coming to America, which took place 30 years ago, this does feel like a good secondary piece to that film. It's not as good as the first film, but is a very good secondary piece to that film. Another thing I wanted to get into was we find out that Prince Hakeem had a sexual encounter with someone else. That's why he has his bastard son. And the person who it is ends up being Leslie Jones, which is hilarious when they revealed her. Obviously, they showed her in the trailers already, but the reveal was pretty hilarious. It's actually the scene in the club in Coming to America where that happens, and it's pretty hilarious. I have a little criticism about that scene. It's clearly a CGI Eddie Murphy face in that scene put on a young actor, which is pretty hilarious. I don't know if they de-aged him or if it's like a digital altered face, but they had to obviously make him look like the first Coming to America. It was pretty hilarious. She is okay in this movie. I got kind of irritated with her character throughout the film. You know, she kind of was a little over the top, but I guess that's who she is as a comedian. She is a little over the top. Like I said, the one thing I could say, I did like the cameos that they revealed in this movie. Like I said, they bring some people here I did not expect. Like Rick Ross is in this movie. Like Wesley Snipes is good in this movie as well. Tiana Taylor is in this movie. Like they really throw some people in here. You'd be like, wow, I did not expect these actors to be in this movie. Same with like the white guy that was in McDowell's comes back. Like I was like, wow, they actually brought him back as well, which I was pretty surprised about. Like I said, going on more into the story, basically Wesley Snipes' character owns another part of another land or another country in their area, and he's trying to get his son and his daughter to marry Prince Hakim's siblings so they can be joined as one. But obviously Lavelle Johnson, that's Hakim's son, really wasn't feeling it, because he basically goes through the same scenario like Prince Hakim did in the first film. Was he wasn't feeling being pushed into a marriage, that he wasn't connected with somebody, and he ended up being connected to his barber, actually, which I don't know the actress' name, but she was pretty good in this movie as well. Like I said, I did like the nuances between those dynamics with the first film and the second film. It's kind of the same thing. Basically, he has to find himself, and he basically has to overcome the scenarios with, you know, being his own man and stuff. Like, I really did enjoy those aspects of the film. I wanted to get some criticism. Like I said, Leslie Jones was a little over the top. I didn't like the CGI in certain scenes as well. Like I said, I didn't like the digital altered Eddie Murphy. Was throwing me off when I first watched it. Like I said, there's a little jokes that they throw in there. They kind of push it too much. It's just, you know, obviously they kind of hint too much at the first film when I wanted them to be their own thing. That's a little criticism I have to say. They kind of wanted to do, like, we're going to reference the first film a little bit too much when I wanted them to do its own thing. Going back into the positives, I love the barbershop scenes are amazing. I love that Eddie Murphy came back and Arsenio Hall came back to play those same characters. It's pretty hilarious. There's another thing at the end that they bring back, which I was losing my mind at. I figured they was going to do this, but they did it, and it's pretty hilarious. They brought back Randy Watson and Sexual Chocolate for the ending. It was hilarious as well. Overall, I really did enjoy this movie, and maybe I am a little biased because I love the first film. I did a review for the first film. Go check that out. I absolutely love the first film, so maybe I'm already going in with a little bias, but when I was watching it, I kind of turned off my brain and went into it with low expectations. I expect this movie not to be good, but I went into it just taking what I seen on the screen, and I enjoyed every single moment. Eddie Murphy is pretty good at it. The direction from Craig Brewer is pretty good. I mean, he didn't really do a good bad. It's shot very well. It's very shot like it's a modern day Coming to America, which I did enjoy. Like I said, I love the nuances of Lavelle getting into this life and not enjoying the life, and then figuring out that, no, I need to change something in this life that I'm about to be a part of, and I did enjoy it. Like, another thing I loved as well was Eddie Murphy. Well, Prince Hakim's daughters in these movies, they're pretty badass, especially his oldest daughter. She is pretty badass as well. I love the actress who was playing her. She is pretty good in this movie as well. Like I said, overall, I really did enjoy this film. I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of the first film, you will like this film. But if you're just now getting into it, I would definitely recommend it. It is better to watch the first film, obviously, than watch this one, because you kind of get the references and understand where the characters are coming from, which is a kind of a negative, I guess you could say, because you can't really go into this not knowing what came before it. But it is what it is when you make sequels. But let me know what you guys thought of Coming to America 2 in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on what you thought in the movie. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I want to know if you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. More reviews will be coming in the future as well. Hope you guys are ready for that. More Blu-ray collection videos, more Blu-ray update videos, more Blu-ray hauls, more Blu-ray hunting videos will be coming. Hope you guys are ready for that. Please slap the like button. Please subscribe for more. And I am out on this one, you guys. Peace.